Hi everybody, welcome back to Sunshine Soap and Candle Company. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make a CBD infused cold process soap. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my full visual step-by-step process and tutorial of how to make this soap, including going over the ingredients and why they are beneficial, and we'll be talking a lot about the benefits of CBD in products like soap and cosmetics. If you've been following me for a while, you know now that I have a whole collection of CBD formulas. You can find them over on my Patreon campaign. This cold process soap recipe will also be included in my CBD collection over there. If you haven't had a chance to check out my campaign yet, I really hope that you will. I'll go ahead and place the link in the description box below for you. Not only can you access my full CBD collection over there, but you can access every recipe that I've ever published over the last 5 years at just the $7 level. There are over 600 posts for you to take a look at and take advantage of over there. We've built a wonderful community of makers over there. It's a great way to connect with me and other makers as well. So I hope that you'll come on over and see what it's all about. All right, let's get started. All right, in this container here, I have a combination of mango butter, olive oil, castor oil, coconut oil, shea butter, and sweet almond oil. This is a palm-free recipe, and it's a very hydrating and moisturizing bar of soap. Very luxurious also with the addition of shea butter and mango butter, but it's going to be balanced out with the cleansing properties of the castor oil and the coconut oil, giving us a nice cleansing lather as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and incorporate my CBD isolate powder. So this is 100% CBD isolate and it's oil soluble. So we're going to go ahead and dissolve this into our oils before we even get started. And it doesn't seem like a lot of CBD, but the amount that I'm placing in here will give each bar, this is going to make 15 bars of soap, about 60 milligrams of pure CBD. And CBD is very well known for its anti-inflammatory properties, which is why it's a nice thing to add to a cold process soap recipe. So you can use it on inflamed skin or sensitive skin. It's supposed to help reduce redness, inflammation, and things like that. So I'm just going to take my immersion blender and just make sure it's completely incorporated before we add anything else. All right, now that the CBD isolate is completely dissolved in the oil, we're going to go ahead and add in our lye and water solution. By the way, this is CBD isolate. It is hemp derived, so there is no THC or psychedelic component in this formula at all. So I'm going to go ahead and put my goggles on before I get started. And now I'm going to go ahead and incorporate my lye and water solution directly into my oils. And I'm soaping at room temperature today. Now I am going for a very light trace here because I want a very fluid design. So I'm just bringing my soap to a very light emulsification where the oils are no longer like free and floating, but it's very, very loose. And so then I'm going to go ahead and just split up my batch. We're going to go for 3 colors. We're going to go for a white and then 2 accent colors. And I'm going for a very kind of fluid swirl design in the soap. So I'm just going to try to keep my trace super light. So I'm going to go ahead and add in some titanium dioxide dispersed in water into this portion here. And then I'm going to use a little bit of this Crazy Eyes green, really beautiful green color. And I'm going to try to make it on the lighter side. I don't want the colors to be too dark in this soap. And then I'm going to use a little bit of this Cheshire Cat. This one's from Nurture Soap. The Crazy Eyes is from Mad Micah's. Oh, it looks like I'm running out of this purple here. Let me go see what else I have in store. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in a little bit of this Jam Session mica. It's a little bit more of a, I would say more of a red purple than a blue purple compared to the one that I just added, but it'll do. We're just kind of going for a light purple color. And then I have a mixture of juniper essential oil and lavender essential oil. It's lavender 4042. So I'm just going to go ahead and add in the lavender essential oil. And then I'm going to give each one a little bit of a stir by hand just to kind of slowly incorporate the colors and fragrance. Adding a little bit more purple here. Then I'm going to take my stick blender and just blend just a little bit to get my colors and essential oils totally blended in. So you'll see those colors really start to pop after you blend. It smells really good. It smells kind of woodsy, but also the floral and the sweet from the lavender is a very nice balance. So I'm just going to go ahead and get these ready to start pouring into my mold. And we are using a 5-pound soap mold with a silicone liner. This one came from Brambleberry. All right, I'm going to first start by, I think, just placing a little bit of white to the bottom. Or maybe actually I'll start with my green. I'll start with my green, then white, then purple. So as you can see, my soap batter is very fluid, but it is staying together. So let me move these out of the way here. So I'm just going to start by making a little bit of an S pattern down on the bottom. This is just going to be super fluid, so I'm trying not to pour it so fast so that I kind of can maneuver where the soap goes a little bit. And then we're going to go with white. So I hope that you also go and check out my other CBD videos. The other videos that I did, some of them I go into depth about like how to incorporate your CBD into other products like salves and cosmetics and muscle rubs. And then I also talk a lot about selling products with CBD and what that all entails. That's a whole process in and of itself. So my other videos have a lot of information regarding making and selling that I hope that you'll check out. So it looks like we're going to get exactly the type of swirl that I'm going for here, which is just a super fluid looking nice swirl. We're just allowing the soap to do its thing. Oh, I think purple. It's okay. I think I'm getting a little mixed up on my order here, but that's okay. It smells fantastic in here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and allow this soap to set up just a little bit before we texture the top. And I'm going to texture the top with a chopstick in just a minute when it can hold shape a little bit better. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just do a little bit of a figure 8 design here on the soap. Let me bring you in a little bit closer. Go. Loving how this is turning out. All right. Very beautiful swirls on the top. I'm going to go ahead and spritz this with a little bit of rubbing alcohol just to prevent soda ash from forming, because this really is a lovely design on top. And I don't want it covered up with soda ash, so we're just going to go ahead and spritz that with 99% rubbing alcohol. That should prevent soda ash. There you go, everybody. That is how you make a CBD infused soap. Stay tuned for the cutting. So it has been 24 hours and it's time to go ahead and cut this soap, and you are probably wondering to yourself right now if this is even the same soap that I made yesterday, because the color morphed so drastically. And it is. This is just the reaction of the CBD with the lye and the different pH changes. So it turns all the white sections of this soap to a beautiful light purple, and I don't hate it. I actually think it's really pretty. It made the soap, the different colors in the soap, the green and the other purple in here, just look really kind of dreamy and a little bit mystical. So I'm actually not hating the color morphing effect. I knew this always happens with CBD, but I knew that it would happen. I just didn't know that sometimes it varies how dark it changes. So here is the inside. This is closer to the colors that we made it yesterday. See the green and the white. As this hits the air and oxidizes, this will all turn to the outside color. So super interesting. Loving the swirls in this soap. So it'll be interesting to see over the next day or so these colors change to the same as the outside. If you follow me on social media, you will see some updated pictures of these in the weeks to come. You can see what the actual cured soap looks like after 4 weeks. These will also be on my website. All right, I'll go ahead and show you one more. And there it is, everybody. That's how you make a CBD infused cold process soap. I hope you'll check out my other CBD videos. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Please leave me some comments and questions below. That really means a lot to me. And share this video with a friend. Why not subscribe to my channel? All right, everyone. Catch you on the next video. Bye. Keep shining.